The Lord of the Flies isn't scary because of the island, it is scary because of what it says about us. Now, I read the book in high school and I saw the 90s adaptation, and I feel like the Netflix series does the book justice. Now, the story follows a group of young boys who are stranded on an island, and what starts as them trying to survive slowly becomes the collapse of rules, control, and innocence. Now, the story is adapted by Jack Thorne and directed by Mark Munden, and it is very loyal to the book in spirit. And it has that uncomfortable question at its core, which is, how fragile we are when fear takes over. Now, the 4-episode format works really well. Now, every episode is the story of one of the main boys, and I feel like it leaves, space for the story to breathe. Because we don't just see them collapse, we start to understand them. We start to see their need to control, their fears, their insecurities, and that makes the story so much more profound. Now, something that I really loved about this adaptation is that it feels like a dream, like a very dark dream. From the color of the plants to the zoom of the faces of the boys, to the music, to the animals, everything feels so unsettling and honestly very poetic, and I loved it. Now, for me, the story felt like very, personal because my son is the age of the boys, and I feel like I kept questioning and thinking, what would my son do? What would a child do? And honestly, what would I do? And I feel like that's why the story is so powerful, because it makes you ask yourself, what would you do in that situation? Now, the performances of these boys are so powerful, especially David McKenna as Piggy. Now, Piggy is the face of reason. He's trying to kind of keep it together while everyone around him is kind of giving into fear and cruelty. And I feel like I connected to Piggy because I feel like I would be Piggy in this situation. The anxious one, the one who's kind of trying to help out everyone while everything around him is collapsing. Now, this is a very raw and hard watch, but if you enjoy emotional adaptation, this is one you are going to love. Now, have you watched The Lord of the Flies yet? And do you think it did the book justice? Let me know.